The Darién Gap. Even the name sounds like a dare. A void on the map, a place where civilization's grip loosens and the wild world reasserts itself. This is no ordinary jungle. This is 60 miles of untamed wilderness, a brutal stretch of rainforest and swamp straddling the border of Panama and Colombia. It's a place that has swallowed explorers whole, a green hell that stands as the only interruption to the Pan-American highway. The Darién Gap is not for the faint of heart. It is a crucible, a test of human endurance. Those who dare to enter face a gauntlet of perils, venomous snakes, jaguars with eyes like burning coals, and insects that can drain the life from a man with a single bite. But the dangers are not merely biological. The jungle itself seems to conspire against human passage. Towering trees blot out the sun, creating a suffocating twilight. The air hangs heavy with humidity, thick with the din of unseen creatures. The ground is a treacherous mire, a labyrinth of tangled roots and sucking mud that can swallow a man whole. The Darién Gap is a place where the line between life and death is razor thin, a place where only the strong, the resourceful, and the utterly desperate dare to tread. The Darién Gap is a place of constant danger where survival is a minute-by-minute proposition. The jungle itself seems to seethe with threats. Poisonous snakes lurk in the undergrowth, their scales camouflaged against the decaying leaves. Jaguars, apex predators with eyes that pierce the gloom, stalk their prey through the dense vegetation. Insects, a relentless and invisible enemy, swarm in their millions. Mosquitoes, carriers of malaria and dengue fever, leave behind itchy welts that can quickly fester in the humid air. Ticks burrow into the skin, their bites spreading debilitating Lyme disease. Scorpions, with their venomous tails poised to strike, hide beneath rocks and fallen logs. But the dangers of the Darién Gap extend beyond its natural inhabitants. The terrain itself is a formidable adversary. Rivers swollen by torrential downpours become raging torrents, their currents capable of sweeping away even the strongest swimmer. Landslides triggered by the relentless rain can bury a man alive in seconds. The very ground beneath one's feet is treacherous, a quagmire of mud and decaying vegetation that can suck a person down with alarming speed. In this unforgiving environment, even a small injury can quickly turn fatal. A simple cut can become infected, leading to gangrene and amputation. A broken bone without access to medical care can mean a slow and agonizing death. The Darién Gap offers no second chances. Despite the dangers, a steady stream of humanity attempts to cross the Darién Gap each year. They are a desperate mix of refugees fleeing war and persecution, migrants seeking a better life for themselves and their families, and those seeking to escape the clutches of poverty. They come from all over the world: Haiti, Cuba, Venezuela, Africa, and beyond. Many have already endured unimaginable hardships on their journey, traveling thousands of miles, often on foot, with little more than the clothes on their backs. They have faced hunger, thirst, and extortion at the hands of smugglers who prey on their vulnerability. The stories of those who have crossed the Darién Gap are often harrowing tales of survival against all odds. They speak of losing loved ones to the jungle's perils, swept away by raging rivers, bitten by venomous snakes, or succumbing to exhaustion and disease. They speak of being robbed of their meager possessions, of witnessing acts of unimaginable cruelty. Yet, despite the risks, the flow of migrants continues. Driven by hope, desperation, or a combination of both, they are willing to gamble their lives on the slim chance of a better future. The Darién Gap, for all its terrors, is seen by some as a bridge to a new life, a physical manifestation of the risks they are willing to take to escape the horrors they leave behind. The journey is not just a test of physical endurance, but also of mental and emotional strength. Many find solace in the camaraderie of fellow travelers, forming bonds that help them push through the toughest moments. The Darién Gap is a crucible, forging resilience and hope in the face of overwhelming adversity. Section 4. Gearing up for the unthinkable: survival essentials. To even consider a journey through the Darién Gap is to flirt with folly. The dense, unforgiving terrain is a labyrinth of natural obstacles. Yet, for those who deem the risk unavoidable, preparation becomes paramount. Every item packed could mean the difference between life and death, a meager lifeline in a sea of green chaos. The jungle's vastness can make one feel incredibly small and vulnerable. Food and water are essential, though their weight is a constant burden. Balancing the need for sustenance with the ability to carry it is a delicate act. High-calorie rations, durable enough to withstand the humid climate, are crucial. These compact energy sources can sustain you when foraging is not an option. Water filtration tablets or a portable purifier are non-negotiable, as the only readily available water sources teem with bacteria and parasites. Clean water is a lifeline. Navigation in this trackless wilderness is a matter of life and death. Without a clear path, one can easily become disoriented and lost. A compass, waterproof map, and the ability to use them are essential. These tools are your guides through the maze of the jungle. A GPS device, while reliant on battery life, can offer a crucial advantage, but technology can fail, and one must be prepared for that eventuality. Knowledge of basic survival skills, how to find water, build a fire, and signal for help, can be the difference between life and death. These skills are your foundation. Protection from the elements is vital. The jungle's weather can be unpredictable and harsh. A lightweight, waterproof tent provides shelter from the torrential rain and offers a psychological comfort against the encroaching darkness. It is your sanctuary. Sturdy hiking boots, treated to resist rot and equipped with good ankle support, are essential for navigating the treacherous terrain. They protect your feet from the relentless environment. Lightweight, quick-drying clothing helps prevent hypothermia and reduces the risk of debilitating fungal infections. Staying dry is crucial for maintaining health. A first aid kit, stocked with antibiotics, pain relievers, anti-diarrheal medication, and supplies to treat wounds, is non-negotiable. It is your first line of defense against injury and illness. Insect repellent, with a high concentration of DEET, is crucial for warding off disease-carrying mosquitoes and biting flies. These pests can be more than just a nuisance. Even with the most meticulous preparation, the Darién Gap demands a toll. The physical and mental strain can be overwhelming. It tests the limits of human endurance, forcing those who enter to confront their deepest fears and confront the fragility of their own mortality. The jungle is a relentless teacher. Section 5. No shelter from the storm. A land untamed. Imagine a place where the sun rarely penetrates the dense canopy, casting an eternal twilight over the forest floor. The air hangs heavy and wet, a suffocating blanket against the skin, making every breath a laborious task. This is the Darién Gap, a realm where humidity reigns supreme, often exceeding 90%, creating an environment that feels almost otherworldly. The oppressive heat, amplified by the moisture-laden air, can push past 95 degrees Fahrenheit, turning the jungle into a steam bath. The combination of heat and humidity creates a relentless pressure cooker, sapping energy and spirit. Rain is not a visitor here, but a constant resident, drenching the landscape with unyielding persistence. Torrential downpours, sometimes lasting for days, transform the already treacherous trails into raging torrents of mud and debris. The ground, never truly dry, turns into a treacherous bog, swallowing boots and legs with equal indifference. Rivers, usually navigable with care, become deadly, their currents capable of sweeping away even the strongest swimmer. The water, once a source of life, becomes a formidable adversary. The ground, never truly dry, turns into a treacherous bog, swallowing boots and legs with equal indifference. This is a landscape of extremes where nature's fury is on full display. The very air seems to conspire against human comfort, breeding a symphony of discomfort. Mosquitoes, relentless in their pursuit of blood, swarm in thick clouds, adding to the misery. Sandflies, no bigger than a pinhead, leave behind bites that itch with a maddening intensity. The constant presence of insects, combined with the stifling heat and humidity, makes sleep a distant dream, a brief respite punctuated by discomfort. In this unforgiving environment, shelter is a luxury, a temporary reprieve from the relentless onslaught of nature's wrath. The Darién Gap offers no sanctuary, only the challenge to endure. It is a place where survival is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. The constant presence of insects, combined with the stifling heat and humidity, makes sleep a distant dream, a brief respite punctuated by discomfort. In this unforgiving environment, shelter is a luxury, a temporary reprieve from the relentless onslaught of nature's wrath. The Darién Gap offers no sanctuary, only the challenge to endure. In this unforgiving environment, shelter is a luxury, a temporary reprieve from the relentless onslaught of nature's wrath. The Darién Gap offers no sanctuary, only the challenge to endure. The Darién Gap offers no sanctuary, only the challenge to endure. It is a place where survival is a testament to human resilience and adaptability.